Hello everybody, it's that college football guy here in the video. This is early in the morning, like it's not even 7 a.m. here. And you can tell by the bounce that I'm getting unloaded here in Shelbyville, Kentucky. This came out last night. Scotty B, the Baylor King, he did his community post like he always does and let me know about this one because I was working like crazy. So, to the surprise of really no one, except for maybe Oregon State and Washington State fans, some of them anyway, the Pac-12 was officially stripped of their autonomous status by the NCAA. Not a surprise. You need 8-member autonomous schools in your conference to keep it. So I think the ACC is not going away. Now, what does this change anything? So I've watched some of the videos that people have done. I did them this morning while I was waiting to get loaded in here. And I'm laughing going, well, this changes. No, it doesn't change anything. This changes nothing. Everybody knew this was coming, pretty much, except for those who were delusional, thinking that, oh, they're going to keep their status. No, they're not going to keep it. They're going to have this thing for 2 years, and then they're going to go into the G5 pay rates. So for 2 years, Oregon State and Washington State get paid like a power independent. But after those 2 years, they're going to get paid like a G5 or G6. But is this a shock to anybody? No. This was known. And a lot of people saying, why don't they just merge with the Mountain West? They're trying to find out what the ACC is going to do. They're waiting on Florida State and Clemson. The Big 12 basically has, So they would fit in the Big 12. They would help out. Yeah, they would. But the problem is they don't make any money. They have viewership. Is it enough? Could they be worthy ads? Would they forget a half share? Would they take a quarter share? Would they take $7.5 million to come in and over the course of 10 to 15 years build up? Because I think that's the only way they're going to get in. Oregon and Washington didn't get into the Big Ten on a full share. They had to go half share. Big rumor going around, Florida State and Clemson, both of the SEC, both of them would be coming in at a half share. Nobody left is full share money. The only one left full share money is Notre Dame. That's it. Everybody else is half share money. Even almighty North Carolina. So, if it's only half share money, and ESPN's only paying for 2 half-share members of the SEC, you think they're going to pay for 6 full-share members or 4 full-share members of the Big 12? No. Would they pay for a couple of half-share members to the Big 12? Maybe 2 quarter-share members? Maybe 2 half-share basketball members? But this changes nothing. The Big 12... They're going to kick the tires on the Big 12, but I think the Big 12 has pretty much told them, unless you're taking like a quarter share of $7 million, you're not coming in. I think they know that. That offer may be on the table. I've heard nothing about it. I've heard a rumor about a quarter share, the $7.5 million. I've heard a rumor about that, but they might get the same being in the Pac-12. So we look at that option. But you'd be in the Big 12 going up. Improving your money. It would improve, so that makes sense. I think what they're waiting to do is they're waiting on the ACC. What's the Florida State and Clemson situation? North Carolina's not the only ones waiting. Oregon State and Washington are waiting to find out, okay, they're gone. What's the conference going to do? Is the conference going to add 2 members? ESPN was flat out blunt and upfront with it. Told the ACC, you should have talked to us before you brought in Stanford, Cal, and SMU, because we would find out if you were been interested in adding people. We would have told you to add Oregon State and Washington State because they have far superior football value. That was flat out said. So, that being said, does this change? Like I said, nothing has changed in the grand scheme of things. Nothing. Oregon State and Washington State are going to be doing their 2 years, possibly only 1. It depends on how the ACC thing goes. Because if the ACC thing drags out long enough, where Florida State and Clemson announced they're not leaving. They're not going to be leaving next year, because I don't think they'd have to get the window done now before July, before the end of the academic year, to get it done. And everybody's talking the same thing, and I've been hearing the same things. It's not going to get resolved to August, which is the next year, which means you wouldn't be able to declare until the following year. So you wouldn't be leaving until 2020. If you announced now, you'd leave in 2025. If you can't get it done by then, you'll be leaving in 2026, which is the end of the 2-year agreement with the West Coast Conference and potentially the 2-year scheduling agreement with the Mountain West. And then they could be going in. Now, also frees up the fact that if the ACC loses a bunch of schools, could they pluck Mountain West schools? I highly doubt it. Because who's paying for them? Are you going to come in for free to the ACC? No. So, grand scheme of things, this changes nothing. Nothing at all. Oregon State and Washington State will still be doing what they're doing. They're still going to be going through on their motions right now, and they're going to wait and see to see what happens with the ACC. I don't know if they have in the Big 12. And once the ACC gets resolved, and they know the situation, and if they get invited to the ACC or whatever, then we're going to know. Because if Florida State and Clemson go and the Pac-12 starts getting teams, we know that the ACC and the Big 12 said no. So we're going to have to slamming the hell out of my truck. This is all a wait and see. So, what changed? Realistically, nothing. So thanks. Golly. So thanks everybody for watching the video. If I don't get slammed off the dock here in a minute. I know it's early and I apologize, but it happened last night. I was too busy doing stuff. Plus, literally, where I parked at, which was near here, they had no cell service, but I literally go 2 miles down the road and I'm 5G. Weird. But it's an industrial complex, and it's kind of messed up. Because this whole thing is industrial. You park at one building to spend the night, and then you got to go in the complex several buildings over to find out where you load. And it's like a couple miles. It's fun. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. If you haven't done it already, do me a favor, smash the like button, hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm, helps the video be seen by more people. Comment on the video. You surprised? I'm definitely not. Change anything? Not really. Share the video if you want to. If you haven't done it already, check out some of the other videos I've done. If you like them, hey, subscribe to the channel. On the way to 1,000. Just barely in the 500s right now. Try to get to 6 baby steps. Work our way up to 1,000. We can make some things happen here. Daddy needs some help with the groceries. As I'm saying goes, because basically since YouTube revenue is kind of taking a major drop, all it's really going to be good for is help pay for the groceries, but we all know groceries need help. So thanks everybody for watching. Again, I apologize for being early. I wanted to get this one in because I've got a harder run coming in today. I was going to do it later today, but I figured I'd better get this in now. So apologize for the early, but it's what it is. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope everybody's having a great day, great morning. Probably most of y'all are probably asleep. So have a good day today. Be safe out there, and please be good to each other.